Hey guys, Rob here. Welcome back to Glydal Tech. Today I'm going to be finishing up my Star Lord cosplay. Alright, like I said, welcome back. It's been about a month and a half since I posted my last video. And honestly, there's no real good reason for that. I mean, I was busy with work and school a lot, but I had free time. I just wasn't really motivated to film and edit footage for the channel during that time. I apologize for that. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things now. Zach and I have a set schedule for videos I want to post, cosplays I want to work on, DIY projects, that sort of thing. And I'm going to be working towards that in the upcoming weeks. But I did want to start checking off some boxes on ongoing projects so I could, finalize them and start moving on to other things. One of those is my Star Lord cosplay. I started this a few months ago. I really wanted to do a Star Lord costume for Pensacon, which was moved away from February, and it was actually moved into May. But as it stands, it looks like I'm not going to be able to go to Pensacon. Either way, I do want to finish up this costume. I am a little disappointed because there are three main parts of the costume that I never really got to finish, and for the time being won't be a part of this costume. They're not big, but I wanted to go over them so you know that I didn't just forget it. So number one is the helmet. I do have a cheap helmet. Well, I say relatively cheap, about 50-60 bucks that I got from Xcozer, which is a nice helmet. It works pretty well for a basic cosplay and all that. I would like to give it a different paint job, and I will be doing that in an upcoming video. I didn't want to really use this after I tried it because I thought it looked too big and bobbleheady. It didn't really fit as well to my head as I would have liked. I do have some files for a 3D printed helmet that Zach and I can print out, but we just never got around to that. And so I will be using this for the costume for the time being. Hopefully I'll get around to getting that helmet printed out and actually added to my whole costume, but it's not going to be for a little bit. The next bit is the Walkman and the headphones. I couldn't find an accurate Walkman, the same brand and style that they used in the movies, because I mean, wouldn't you know it, it's like a 60s or 70s Walkman that, because of Guardians of the Galaxy, is really expensive. Zach's going to work on designing one, and eventually we'll have that printed out that I can paint and make it look just like the Walkman from Guardians of the Galaxy, and I can add that to the costume. But for now, if I was going to use this costume in public, I'd just use a standard set of headphones and a regular Walkman. The final bit of the costume is a little smaller. It's the holsters for the blasters. I did get only one blaster of the two done. That wasn't that big of a deal to me, but I don't have a way to hook it to my belt at all for the costume. It's a small little thing, the holsters and the little leather pouches leather pouches that go underneath it. I didn't get any of that done, and it's mainly because I really lost motivation for the cosplay. I want to finish it up, and I will come back to this and finish up the finer details further on down the road. But for now, I've got to just check this off, finish it up, and move on to other things that I have more motivation to do at the moment. Yeah, with that being said, I'm going to be showing you guys the boot spats that I got for the costume, and then the entire costume put together. Now, in case you are wondering, boot spats are these things. These are stuff that go over regular shoes around my shins to make it look like I'm wearing boots without actually having to, purchase boots or worry about the flexibility or lack of flexibility that comes from wearing boots over tennis shoes. I got these from White Sheep Leather. Pretty cool. I'll link them down below. There's a vinyl and a leather version, and I got the leather version. Two pieces. They fold around your leg and use belt buckle clips. Or not belt buckle, just regular. I don't know what those are called. So you guys will see those. I'm going to be putting on the costume bit by bit, and I'll show you close up what those look like when I'm wearing them, and then I'm going to show you what the entire costume looks like. So yeah. Alright, so these are the boot spats. Here's one I have on, and here's the other one. I'm going to show you how I go about putting it on. So I've got to strap this back one to the back of, or hold this back one to the back of the pant leg, put the front piece on, and then kind of do this game of finagling it. I've got to hold it there, and then make sure the strap's in the right place, come around to the other side while maintaining that grip, grabbing this, bringing it over, and snapping that together. It'd be really nice if there was some Velcro on here, and I might go ahead later on and stick or sew some Velcro on to here and here so I can stick the two sides together just to hold it in place while I'm clipping it on there. But at the moment, this works just fine. So I'm gonna go here, clip the next one on, and then make sure it's all straightened out and ready to go. Obviously there's a bit of wrinkling here and there, but that's alright. And there we go, that's the boot spats put on there. It works out pretty well. Yeah, it looks like I'm wearing a bit of boots there. Now the top of the shoe, it does come with these little bits here. You get these pieces which can go on the top here and kind of give it a more complete look and hide the laces. Which, if I was going to go to a convention and just walk around town or whatever wearing this costume, I would either use the laces of the shoe and thread them through here to hold this piece on, or I'd get some Velcro just to attach it to the shoe to make it look a little better and hide the laces of my tennis shoes and all that. But for the time being, I'm going to leave them off. And here we have the rest of the costume. Like I said, it's only what I got so far. I don't have the Walkman or the holsters for the blaster, which I can clip onto my belt here, but I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, you obviously get what I'm going for. I like how the jacket looks, the belt, the pants, the shirt, and obviously, like I showed you, the boot spats. But I feel like I'm proper Star Lord and all that. I can throw the helmet on, though you won't be able to hear much when I'm wearing it. Ta-da! I can't dance, so don't sue me. Yeah, dancing's not my strong suit. But then again, Star Lord doesn't particularly have any, you know, elegant or fancy or even good dancing style. He just does what he wants and moves around and all that. So, I mean, I bet you I can vibe with that and all that. But there we go. That's my Star Lord costume. I'm happy with how it turned out. Happy that I got something that at least resembles the character, which I'm happy with that. I do, like I said, have some pieces that I like to go back and finish up: the Walkman, the new helmet, the holsters, and obviously I'd also like to finish up the second blaster if I have the chance. But for now, I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see some of the work that I put into this costume, you can check it out over here. Up top you can see where I sewed the pants from a pair of tan pants I got off of Amazon. And then down below you can see where I modified the Ruby Star Lord blaster. If you enjoyed those videos and want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.